Dear friends of the EPP, this is a very significant time for us all, and we should not ignore the political meaning of recent events. Less than 3 weeks ago, the Portuguese people voted to re-elect the government that I have led in the past 4 years. You all know how difficult it was for everyone in Portugal to overcome a terrible crisis and to close a very demanding assistance program. The legacy of past irresponsibility was extremely burdensome, and many people had their doubts whether we would be able to overcome the odds. But we did it. The Portuguese people showed everyone in Europe how courageous, moderate and hard-working we are. We should not forget that Portugal was the first country to hold general elections after the conclusion of an assistance program. So a lot of people were watching with great interest what the outcome would be. I always trusted the good judgment of the Portuguese people. And in fact, all those political parties that during these last few years turned their backs against reality were defeated at the polls. Those political leaders that used demagogy against common sense and mobilized radicalism against responsibility were rejected by the people. We in the EPP always valued realism, responsibility and strategic coherence very highly. That is a central part of our common identity. Now we know that those values are not electoral liabilities. We in Portugal have shown that beyond any reasonable doubt, even when we take into account the negative game played by the defeated parties. Spain will also hold a general election soon. And my dear Mariano, you also had to deal with a very heavy legacy 4 years ago. You also had to be persistent to turn around a very difficult economic and social situation. And now you also have positive results to show. Spain is growing again and jobs are being created. For your next demanding challenge, I wish you the best of luck because you and the Spanish people deserve it. Now, let us not forget that the EPP has a special responsibility to lead Europe in these challenging times, remaining faithful to our values and taking the responsibility for the choices that we have to make. We in the EPP are the political agents that have shown to be true to our moral and political principles as well as to our realistic disposition. We are the European political party that never flees from reality. Our natural inclination is to always be ready to acknowledge our problems and confront them with solutions. And this is especially true when we are ready to rise above a merely narrow perspective. Thank you very much and good luck.